Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. If you are new here, I create cooking, cleaning, and lifestyle videos here on my channel. If any of that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this video. Today's video is also in collaboration with a bunch of my friends here on YouTube in the mobile home community. We are all going to be doing cleaning videos today, so I hope that you will enjoy, and when you're done with my video, go check out all of theirs. The playlist will be linked below. So we're going to start by picking up the living room. This video was filmed over the course of 2 days because mom life happens and you just can't get it all done in one day. But we're just going to pick up the living room and clean up the kitchen and just tidy everything up. I hope that you guys will get some motivation from this video and it will inspire you to clean a space in your home or to clean along with me. So after tidying up the living room, I had about 5 or 6 loads of laundry to do. They were all compiled into these 2 baskets, the one here you see me pulling from and then the one back in the laundry room. Sometimes it just piles up on me before I can get to all of it, so we are going to tackle all of this laundry today and get it all folded so that way we all have fresh clothes to pick out of for the week. So now that all the laundry is done, I'm just putting the high chair cover back on my daughter's high chair. Most of you moms know that those get dirty quite easily. And the kids are down for a nap, so I'm going to set these baskets of laundry down here on the floor so I can get the table put back together. And all of this is finally folded and it's ready to get put away. The living room is nice and tidy looking, and it just makes me feel so good when everything is tidied up and just back in its space, even though we all know as moms it doesn't last long, but that is totally okay. So as soon as the kids wake up from their nap, I will put those loads of laundry away and get those out of the living room so that way it just looks much tidier around here. And now we had a play date with our friends, so the playroom is a mess again, so I'm just gonna come in here and get all of this tidied back up. And get all of the toys separated back into their own bins since everything is mixed together right now. So I'm going to do that now. The playroom definitely looks so much better after it is tidied up. I do think that soon it's going to be time to go through a toy purge. There's just some things in here that the kids don't always play with. Some of it I don't want to get rid of, is knowing my son is going to grow up soon and he's going to want to play with some of this stuff too, but sometimes it's just hard to hold on to so much of it. And so we are on to the next day where it is a mess again here in the living room. And again, this is from our play date we had, so I'm just going to pick up the toys out here in the living room again and get that all tidied up while my daughter is down for a nap and my son is being good in his bouncy seat. So there are certain toys that we keep in the living room and then certain toys we keep in the playroom, and from the play date we had, some of these got brought out here, so I'm just going to put them back in this little strainer for my daughter's cooking set, and I'm going to walk this back to the playroom and put all this stuff back in here where it belongs, since it's just extra miscellaneous stuff out in the living room. So I'm going to put all her carrots back in her thing for the amount of ones that I can find, and then just tidy this back up. When your hands enclosed in mine, it's safe to say that I feel rich. I have been busy trying to make you see So the living room isn't too bad again, but I'm just going to tidy up the couch and remove that boppy and just make it look more tidy out here again. Of course, it wasn't bad, but there's just some things on the couch that I usually keep on the play mat, and just putting everything back in its place. As most of you know, I am obsessed with plants and I love sharing anything about them. So we have this Tradescantia zebrina there over to the left. That one is a potted plant. These ones are clippings off of a mother plant I had given away, but the person had killed it, so I got the rest of the clippings I could off of that, and I'm going to pot those up. But you can see now the laundry room is much cleaner. All the laundry's put away and folded. I'm going to take care of a few of these dishes, and then once I'm done with the dishes, at the end of the video here, we are going to be potting up those clippings that I was showing you guys. I just wanted to get the rest of the kitchen tidied up and clean before I move on to that process. So just pulling all the dishes out of the dishwasher and going to get some dishes done and then work on some plants.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me.
Now I'm just going to wipe down all of the counters. I'm going to use these Great Value antibacterial wipes. I do switch up my counter cleaners. Sometimes I use Pine Sol, sometimes I use a plant cleaner that I got from Aldi, and then sometimes I use these. I just like to switch it up every once in a while. So I'm just going to wipe all the counters down with this since I haven't used it in a while and get the counters clean and disinfected.
Mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
Let me feel your love again.
Okay, so part of this video, we are going to pot up some of these clippings I have. I'm just going to be using this pot that I already have. It does have like a nursery pot insert, so there is going to be drainage at the bottom, which is what you want. But if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I had given somebody a mother plant of this Tradescantia zebrina that I had. she ended up giving it back to me because it was dying. So I took all the clippings that I could off of it, which were these, which I'm not sure, but there is a whole bunch of roots in here, and the root system is about 2 inches long. So there's those, and then there's these in this mason jar, and there's quite a few here. So I'm just gonna pot these up to try to make another big mother plant. And these were super droopy when I got them, and when I clipped them off the mother plant. I'll try to insert a picture either at the end of this potting or right after this. So I'm gonna pot these up. I use Miracle-Gro moisture control potting soil, and then I'm just gonna use this pot. So I'll insert that picture now, and then we'll get to potting this up. So you can see this is the state of the plant, what it looked like when I got it back. So I took all the good live pieces off of it, clipped them up, and started propagating them in water. And you could see when I initially put them in water here, they were still quite droopy, but after a few hours to a day, they perked back up. Now I'm just going to start filling my pot with potting soil and adding the clippings. I'm going to be very careful with the roots, and I'm going to place them in there how I kind of want the plant to grow, because this will become a mother plant. So I'm trying to fill it in the best I can and fill in all the gaps. And then once I get the clippings in there how I like them, I will add more soil towards the top. Okay, so after you just seen that clip of me potting them up, I did it really quick. I still have some clippings here that are still rooting in water. I do plan to pot these up as well, but I do need to get another pot for these. So I will pot these up as well. I'm just not going to do those in today's video. But when I potted this plant, I put all of these in here like this. I didn't pack the soil down because you want the soil to be able to like have air through it, so that way you don't overwater your plant, because you don't want to drown it, because you don't want to get root rot. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty full now, and you know, there is some bare areas still, but this plant is going to grow so fast that you don't want to overfill it too much, because you don't want too many roots in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a drink, and I'll show you guys that. So this is what it looks like from this view. I just wanted to show you guys this. Like, you can still see there's definitely some space in here, but we want that for when it grows. But you can see right there, right here, see that little start? That's already a new set of leaves coming out. And now these don't look like the healthiest leaves, but that's because they were on a plant that was dying. I will insert a picture of the dead plant that I clipped these off of, and then a picture of the clippings after I clipped them and when I just put them in water. They were so droopy, I didn't even know if they were gonna live, but I wanted to try and save all that I could. So we're just gonna take this guy over here to the sink, and then I am just going to get some. Okay, so we got this guy over the sink. I have my my watering spray can here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in here and I'm going to spray all the soil until it's wet. And it's okay if I get some of these leaves wet, they do like to be misted. So I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna spray the whole plant till it is wet. When you first pot something up, you definitely want to give it a good drink, because that's going to help the roots establish more into the soil. So you always want to give it a good drink whenever you are repotting or potting something up. So I make sure the soil is quite moist. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, and once I have got it done and wet, like I said, these leaves do like to be misted. I've never had a problem with misting the leaves on this plant, and I used to own like the mother plant of it, and then I gave her away, and I should have never given her away, but I did. So this is what it looks like now. You can see my daughter's toys down there, but this is my plant shelf. So we are going to find some room for her on this shelf. I was thinking between those two, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna find some room for her now, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so back to the shelf. This is what it looks like now after I had made some room for her. So I have a succulent up there I don't really know the name of. I have some aloe there, and then I have an elephant succulent. I'm not the biggest fan of succulents. I don't know, I like viney plants. I like plants with more character. Not that succulents don't, they're just not my personal favorite plant. However, other people love them, and that's great. So I may end up trying to rehome that one and then rehome that one. My mom may want them, so I might try to give those to her. I have the Chedascantia zebrina here. This was clippings from that mother plant a while ago, and as you guys know, I have another one right there, but it's dark because of the window. So I have those there, but I know my mom wants one of these plants too, so I might use the rest of the clippings to make her a plant of one of these. Eventually, this one I want to move into my daughter's room. I have a new plant I just got. This is a Syndapsis Silvery Ann. And then I have my Chedascantia Nanook there, my polka dot plant. I have some Marble Queen and some Golden Pothos clippings here, waiting to propagate in some water. We have a little bit of root growth on those. This is the pot that I just planted up. So once this gets like a little bit more established and the roots grow better, I plan to hang it from a macrame hanger, but I'm just gonna let it go under the grow lights for now until I start noticing some more substantial growth. And then I have my Neon Pothos here, and this is one of my pride and joy plants. I truly love this plant. But this is what my plant shelf is looking like. I really love that I repotted that. A lot of my pots don't really match. I got quite a few white, but that's okay. It gives it character. Not everything has to match, but this is how it looks, and I'm just so happy with it. These are so beautiful. I think on one of these here, which is this one, it almost looks like in there that we might have some flowers coming out of this one. So I'd be surprised to see if we get some flowers. And the beautiful Silvery Ann, another Chedascantia zebrina. That one's doing very well. So this is my plant shelf, and I'm so excited. I want to share more plant stuff with you guys, so I'll probably incorporate them in cleaning videos unless you want to see specific plant videos by themselves. I would love for you guys to let me know that in the comments, or if you like just a splash of plant videos in the cleaning videos. So I hope you enjoyed this pot and plant with me, and the first part of this video, which is the cleaning portion. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I love sharing my cleaning videos because I love cleaning, and then I love plants and taking care of them, so I love to share this as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to pop back on and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to check the playlist in the description box to check out the other ladies' videos. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye y'all.